Hey guys, Scott Devine here from Scott's Bass Lessons again, hope you're well. In this lesson I'm going to give you an exercise to develop your soloing, and if you haven't soloed before, this is a great exercise to kind of just get you into that. As bass players, we generally play bass lines predominantly all the time, whereas guitar players and sax players and piano players, etc., they do tend to solo a lot more than bass players. So when bass players first start to solo, it can be a scary situation, you know, because you're just not used to playing melodies. And so many students and other people's students come to me and they know the scales, they know the arpeggios, but when they put in a soloing context and try and use them, it just sounds so rigid and weird and, you know, just awful really. And the reason is because they're just not used to playing melodies. A solo is just an improvised melody, right? So you've got to be able to play great melodies, and just playing bass lines all day, then learning a few scales and then hoping that you're going to be able to solo, that isn't going to happen. What you've got to do is you've got to learn to play melodies, and then if you can play a melody really well, well then you can play a solo really well also. So the melody I'm going to use, you can use any melody you want, okay, for this exercise, but some lend themselves better to it than others. The melody I'm going to use is one that you'll all have heard before, hopefully. Maybe you young ones won't have, but all you old guys like me will have. It's the Flintstones, okay? So, the Flintstones. Yeah, we've all heard that. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to put the metronome on, and I'm going to play the melody completely straight with the metronome, okay? And by straight I mean I'm not going to push it or pull it. The phrasing is going to be pretty much exactly how you've heard it before. So it's going to be like ba boop, ba be da boop, ba be da ba doop boop boo da. Actually, I'll have the metronome on 2 and 4, so it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, ba boop, ba da boop, ba dee da da do do da. Okay, so it's going to be really straight like that. So let's try that now. I'll put the metronome on. If you can see behind me, I've got metronome online, powered by the emusicinstitute.com. So if you just put online metronome, something will come up. And I'm going to put it on 88 beats per minute. Okay. So that's on 2 and 4, okay? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So just try and sing it with it first, okay? Ba-do, ba-dee-da-do, ba-dee-da-do-do-do-do-da. Okay? Okay. So here it is. 1, 2, really straight, 3, 4. Okay, so that was completely straight. I just played it as is, okay? Now I'm going to try and, well, you can push and pull melodies, okay? Now pushing means you start the melody notes before they're actually supposed to happen. So I'll sing it first, and with all these exercises, I really think you should try and sing them before you're playing, because the way you vocalise things will be a lot clearer than the way you play things at the minute, okay? And my thing is always trying to get my bass playing somewhere near my what is that word? But somewhere near what my voice can do, okay? I'm more natural singing. I'm not a good singer, but more natural vocalising, that's the word, vocalising a rhythm than I am playing it. And most people are like that, it's because we talk all the time. We've got hours and hours of practice talking. So, just sing it first, okay? So we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba boop, ba ya da boop, ba da da do 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 da. Now, if that was pushed, it could be something like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Ba-dum, ba-ya-da-dum, ba-dee-da-bo-do-bo-do-da. And again. Ba-dum, ba-dee-da-dum, ba-dee-da-do-do-do-do-do-do. And again. Ba-dum, ba-ya-do-do-do-do, ba-dum, ba-dee-do-do-do-do, ba-dum, ba-ya-da-bum, ba-dee-da-do-do-do-do, ba-dee-dee-do-bo, ba-dee-ba. Okay, so I was pushing the melody there. Now I'm going to try and play something similar to that, okay? So again, 88 beats per minute. 1, 2, 1, 2, So there you can see I'm pushing it, okay? Now let's try pulling it. So again, I'll try and vocalise it first. So pushing it, I'll sing pushing it a little bit. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, ba da ba da ba dee da ba dee do ba da ba do ba do ba do ba dee da do do do. Okay, so now pulling it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba 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 ba. Da da Okay, so I was trying to get too clever at the end there. So now let's try and play it, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll try and push and pull some stuff, okay? Oops, metronome's gone up again. Hang on. So I'm going to try and push and pull some stuff. And this is when we'll sort of, you know, get a better representation of what I'm trying to teach here. That it's not just okay to play a melody. You've got to be able to, you know, stretch the phrasing of it and really become comfortable with playing melodies before you can try and solo, because soloing is melody playing, you know, but it's improvised, so it's actually almost harder than melody playing. So you've got to be able to sort of like do this with melodies first before you progress to sort of like trying to play crazy shit all over your. Oops, sorry, sorry kids, play crazy stuff all over your bass. So this now I'll play the melody where I'm pushing and pulling it. Okay, let's give it a go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully there I've shown you how you can take a melody and push and pull it and mess with the phrasing of it, still keeping the notes relatively the same, but push and pull the melody and try and develop the sound and feel of it, and in turn you're developing your own soloing skills, simply because a solo is an improvised melody, and without being able to play a melody well, you'll never be able to solo with the freeness that you're after. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do, and even more than that, go to my website, scottsbasslessons.com, subscribe there, and you'll get exclusive subscriber-only content. You'll get videos from me, you'll get EP tracks sent to you, loads of stuff. So, yeah, so go do it. Now get in the shed and I'll see you soon. Take it easy.